Good morning. Welcome back to the kitchen. Happy Friday. It's breakfast time. So I'm doing a nice smoothie this morning and some avocado toast. We're going to get on into this. Let me show you some of the ingredients I'm working with. If you're not familiar with Ezekiel bread, this is a sprouted bread. You can't let this sit out in the pantry. This is one that needs to be refrigerated. Typically it comes frozen, but we're gonna work with that this morning. Full of nutrition. It has barley, wheat, beans, lentil, millet, spelt, whatever you can think of, it's in there. It's a wonderful bread. I typically tend to be bad with this bread. Sometimes I don't wash the serving size. The serving size is one slice. But on one of them days, I'm just being a little greedy. I do two. But today, because we have a smoothie to work with, I'm only going to do one slice today. On our avocado toast, we're going to add some pumpkin seeds. Our smoothie we're going to make with some almond milk. This is the vanilla flavor. Most times I do unsweetened. This time, because I'm not putting anything else in there and I'm using a small portion of banana, I did want that flavor in my smoothie today. So in our smoothie, I already have some chopped spinach, some chopped banana, and I have about 6 strawberries that I cut in halves here. That lemon is not going in our smoothie, although it probably would taste good. That is actually going with our chopped avocados that we have here. We're going to add that to it along with our pumpkin seeds. And we're going to hit a little bit of seasoning on there just because I like a little savory avocado toast. So my Badia complete seasoning, I'm going to add a little bit of that and a little bit of black pepper. And we're going to tear that up this morning. So that's what's cooking this morning. Let's go ahead and get started. To my smoothie, I'm going to go ahead and add my strawberries. And I found this nice little blender because I have two Ninjas. But sometimes you don't want to do all of that cleaning and you just want to get your smoothie and get on out of here. This one, I can blend it right in my cup. And then when I'm done, I can just wash my cup. That's it. I'm not washing my cup, my glass, and my blender. Just doing all of that. So, yeah, we want to get everything in there. And while I'm doing that, because you see I'm dropping things, let me go ahead and put you guys down so you can watch me while I'm doing this. Straighten that up a little bit. Make sure we get that good picture. You might even be able to see what I'm doing. How about that? All right. So we're going to go ahead and put all of those ingredients in here. Get everything nice in there. All right, and then we're gonna get that blended. So I'm gonna add about a half a cup of my almond milk because I don't want it too milky, but I would like it to be pretty nice and, not so thick. So I'm gonna put a couple of pieces of ice in there. Just for coldness. Go ahead and put that in there. And just for some extra potassium, I do like coconut water. Coconut water is really good. I like having that, so I'm gonna grab my little coconut water. I'm gonna add a little bit to that because, like I said, I don't want it too thick. But this is the extra potassium. Any coconut water that you like, organic, it helps with electrolytes. I know almost a year ago, I had a little issue with potassium. So I try to make sure that whatever I eat, I get my potassium in because we don't want any of that to flare up again. You live and you learn. So this particular blender that I'm using, it has the blades inside. Once I turn this over, I like to shake mine around a little bit. Once that's there, then I'll stick it on there. But what I'm going to do before we start that blending is go ahead and put my wonderful Ezekiel bread in the toaster. And then we're going to come back and do something with this avocado here and put this all together. So this is just a nice little breakfast you can do for yourself in the morning. It's real quick. I work from home, so with me, I typically do my meals on a whim. I'm always busy. You know, my kitchen is right by my desk, so literally right by my office. So I have to make sure that whatever I'm doing, it doesn't absorb too much of my time. So, but that I nourish myself. One thing I found working from home is that you tend to do more work than feed yourself. You can sit there and work all day long. You have to take care of your body. So the best way that you can do that, make sure you're getting your something nutritious. Anything. It doesn't always have to be veggies, but if you can do that first thing in the morning, you know, make it best for you. You know. So I'm gonna put not even a half a teaspoon of complete seasoning, just enough to give it a little kick. So probably that, just like that. That's really it. And then for now, lemon lovers, you can put as much as you want. I'm just gonna do a gentle squeeze. My lemon has seeds in it, so I have my strainer here just to catch a little bit of that. When I make this for my girls, sometimes they like a little vinegar in theirs. It just gives it that nice little extra. Make you smack you, smack your lips. But then we just chop this up. We're gonna mix this all together, and then spread this on that wonderful Ezekiel bread that just popped out of the toaster. We're gonna grab it. This is a quick breakfast in the morning. It takes no time. The only thing you're cooking is your toast. That's it. Real quick. I made this for one of my brothers. I have 4 brothers. I made this for one of my brothers this weekend. This brother does not eat any meat. God, I think it's been over 10 years now. He doesn't eat anything with gills or eyes, legs, claws, fur. That's just his lifestyle. I respect it, and I've joined him in that. So with that being said, this was a real treat for him this weekend. And I eat it almost every morning. It's just real quick for me. Avocados are packed with so much nutrition. Lots of potassium. It's just one of those things where you just cannot take that out of the kitchen. And you know, that's my preference for breakfast in the morning. So our toast is ready. All right, there's our wonderful Ezekiel bread. We're gonna put a liberal amount on here. Listen, I'm using all of this. Please don't judge me. Like I said, I'm used to being greedy and doing 2 pieces of toast. I really just, this is my favorite breakfast, so I am using all of this. And most times, my husband lucky if I share with him on this here. I'll make his own, but this right here, this is everything. It's so good. All right. Now to the end of this, put a little bit of black pepper. I don't need a whole lot. We're not seasoning everything. And then just some pumpkin seeds. Goodness gracious. Look at that. You know, I was so disappointed. I went to go get avocado toast out when I was out and about running some errands. And I was so disappointed that my avocado toast was almost $6. What the world? That's more than this loaf of Ezekiel bread. And I get it. I understand when you're on the go, you have to do what you have to do. But I was so disappointed that that cost more than my loaf of bread. And I was subject to that because that's what I wanted. I wanted to eat healthy that day, and that's what I had to work with. So needless to say, I did pay for it because that's what I wanted to eat. But it had the same thing, if not everything, maybe some sesame seeds and some other things on there. And it cost an arm and a leg. But needless to say, I'm home, so I can make my own avocado toast. It is nice and warm. Look at that. And you can add other things on here if you want to. You can get creative. Sometimes I do tomato slices. It's whatever you want to do. But this is what we're working with today. All right, now we didn't forget about our smoothie, so we'll turn you guys around so we can watch that in action. All right, bring it back down here so you can see my wonderful smoothie. All right, so I'll leave a description for this. If you want to know what kind of blender this is, you can message me. I got it on Amazon. As you will come to know, I love my Amazon. I'm always on there. I'm guilty. Anybody that knows me, I'm always on there. But this is just nice. Once I'm done, this is it. I just pop this off, and it comes with its own little top, little pop top, and then that's it. I'm not doing two things to clean up a blender and my cup and everything else I use. So it's a one-stop shop. So I'm gonna turn this on. It's gonna get a little loud. It has 2 speeds to it. Sometimes what I like to do is shake it up a little bit just to make sure, because I care about texture. Some people may not, but I like mine to be a lot more blended. That's it. That is it. So once you're done, look how easy this is. Pop this off. See the little blades there? Put my top on. Woo. And there's breakfast. Look at that. Quick breakfast. I got my iron. I got my vitamin C. I got all kind of nutrition, electrolytes, potassium, everything I need to get me going this morning.